What's up? AC Milan wins three majestical, sensational, phenomenal points. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This has to be, this has to be the sign that we're winning the Champions League this year. No, but in all seriousness, Milan gets 3 points. Goals come from RLC header with a cross from Modric, free kick, and Pulisic off the bench scores a goal. Overall, awful display of football from both teams. Absolutely dog shit. Relegation battle showdown, like Andre said in the WhatsApp chat. Ugly, ugly win. I guess a lot of us anticipated that because this is what we know. Allegri ball, ugly win. But it is a win. It is a win. It is 3 points. And like I said, like Mr. Nico is saying right here, all those guys that yesterday were complaining that Milan is done, today they're probably going to be saying that this is the best Milan they've ever seen. This is the greatest Milan in the history of all history. The best ever. Anyway, guys, if anybody wants to join, join and tell me what you thought about the game. I don't think there was any really standout performers today. Everything was quite bland. Everything was quite just very, very average and mediocre. Maybe you can say that there were some bad performances, right? I'm seeing a lot of people are complaining about Jimenez in the WhatsApp chat. He didn't have a good game. Also, Kamara, I was hoping Kamara to have a better game, but Kamara did not have a great game. He was subbed out after the first half. I would have been nice to see him play the whole 90. Yeah, YKD, join. The link is up there. Tell me what you thought about the game. The link is, if you scroll up, the link is right there. Yeah, anybody's welcome to join, guys. This is not going to be a long live. So if you have anything to say, now is your time to say it. Because it's not going to be a long live. And there's also not much to talk about. It was just an ugly win. Allegri ball, ugly win with maybe one of the worst rosters that Milan has ever put on a field since I have been alive. It's okay. We've seen some really good rosters lose against small teams. So it's nice to see the worst roster in the history of AC Milan past since the Berlusconi era to win a game against a low-level team. Ando! Antonio.
Way!
Wait, Ando! Is this Guido?
Well, he's in the background.
Dude, your voice, dude, you're going to sound just like your dad when you get older, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was Guido for a second.
Well, he was screaming in the background, so it could have been him.
No, your voice. When you're going to get in your 50s, 60s, you're going to sound like your dad. Anyway, what's up, bro? What did you think about the game? How you doing?
I'm good. Really boring. I think that the goals, I think Modric, again, really good player. I think the second goal, Pulisic is also good, but the second goal falls on him, right? And he goes and scores. At least he finishes his chances. I like Pulisic. I think besides Pulisic and Modric, a lot of players are just not that good. I think that Jimenez is trash. He did score that one chance that was offside, but he also missed with his left foot in the first half. And he just makes so many touch mistakes, I noticed. So I don't know. I think I wanted to see more of Ricci. I think Ricci is really good. I don't know why he doesn't play more, but Modric is also fantastic. So overall, I mean,
what about Salamakers?
Salamaker's good. I mean, he also is always consistent with how he plays. it is like you said. Like I'm not really too excited watching Allegri's tactics, and it's more of just like I don't. I feel like we don't really have much of a game. It's way harder for us to score. If we don't get gifted chances, it's a bit difficult for us to score. Um, I am curious about Nkunku. Not that because I watched him when he was obviously had his amazing season in Germany, and of course the stats do get inflated in Germany. Like,
Definitely.
but I did like him, but of course then he got injured in England and all that. But I don't know. We need a striker still, and he's not a striker. So I still think that and now they're saying what Dovbik or whatever. I don't know what they're gonna get, but I I mean I'm just surprised they haven't signed a striker. That's what I'm confused about. But overall, I mean I'm not against the Nkunku signing. I think it's interesting. I'm not like not that it's
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
change
mean,
the
listen,
team.
when Nkunku was in Germany after he had that great season, I wanted him at Milan. I wanted him at Milan. He had a
Mm-hmm.
great season in Germany. But then at Chelsea, a lot of things changed. Anything else, Antonio, before you go to the next guy?
No man, Forza Milan. I guess I don't know. I'm happy that we win, but again, I don't have high expectations. Also,
All right. Okay. So we got YKD. I think a new entry. What's up, bro?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, you can. So this game was crazy. I just, I think we look like a lower table team. I don't even think we look like a top half team. Like Leao's gone. We can't do nothing. Robert Ruben Loftus-Cheek making dumb decisions. I don't even know how he even got mad at the match, but hey, it is what it is. Modric looked good. Modric looked really good. Um, Jimenez, Jesus Christ, I don't even know what to say. I don't. I don't even know. Okay, just I guess get upset when talking about it. Like Jimenez looks so bad. Dolph Big, I don't even know if it's better. Do you know what I mean? Salamakis looked decent, even though he made a couple like bad decisions here and there, but he looked decent. Fofana, please put him on the bench for Richie. Just put him on the bench. Like it's
Richie
crazy.
didn't play
But yeah,
today, right? He didn't play.
he came on. He came on towards
Oh
the
yeah,
end.
he came out. Yeah.
Yeah, towards the end. Yeah, nah. Yeah, just moving on. Just ignore that. Hopefully, Allegri can like find a way. I don't know to 1-0 our way to a top four, but it doesn't look good to me. Not gonna lie.
So, what are your
Mhm.
expectations for this season?
Oh God, the optimistic fan in me is maybe top six, but we look so bad. We just look so bad. Like I'm thinking maybe the chemistry's not there. Maybe,
Mm.
but we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no, that's what I
Well,
thought of the
also,
game.
also, like, look. Objectively speaking, it's a really low
Yeah,
level roster for Milan
it
standards.
is
Not
definitely.
for Milan standards. It's a low level roster.
Definitely. I've been watching Milan for like since 2002, and this is probably the worst
Okay.
rust I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
100%.
It's so bad. Yeah. But, hey.
Are
But yeah.
you from England?
No, yeah. I'm in England, but I was supporting Milan when I was lived in Ghana. You know, during like
Oh,
the
okay.
Rui Costa era. The Rui Costa
All right.
era. Yeah, that's when I support. Yeah.
And so I guess you follow the Premier League. So what do you think about Nkunku and
Oh, I don't watch the Premier League. I don't. I think it's one
no,
of the, I find it very. I find it very boring. I only
really?
watch Serie A, La Liga, mostly
Nice.
generally, but yeah, but I live here, so of course all my friends are like Prem fans. And but Nkunku, my brothers and my
Yeah.
family's a big Chelsea, they're big Chelsea fans. He said
Okay.
Nkunku is really good. The only thing is that Palmer emerged. He had like an injury at literally the wrong time before, because they thought he was going to be the next Zidane. I remember my brother telling me that they thought he was going to be crazy before the injury.
Yeah. You
So
got to.
hey,
So what do you? Are you happy with the signing? Are you optimistic or what?
I'm. I think I don't know how to explain, because I think Serie A is so different from the Prem. As in, like the level of IQ you need to play in Serie A is so high that I'm always skeptical when a Prem player comes over if they're not like, because like McTominay, like if he can, he listens, like he will listen to Conte. If Nkunku doesn't listen to Allegri, I think he's gonna flop badly. If he listens to Allegri, I think he will get us to. That's the only reason I'm a little bit optimistic, because he's like a layout, but not as good, of course, not as good, but he can unlock like low blocks from time to time. So we'll see, we'll see. So yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. What about you, Abdi? What did you think?
Oof. Typical Allegri. I mean, nothing special whatsoever. This boy, oh, we're waiting for a long season if he's gonna continue being our manager. Like it was the worst 2-0 I think I've ever seen. That that first half was diabolical to watch. I didn't even know what I was watching. I was literally on my phone half of the time. The only standouts I can tell you are Modric and Salamakers again. Salamakers, my God, he's a baller. Like the ball he played to Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
Definitely.
Yeah, Salamakers and Modric, they shouldn't be at Milan. Genuinely, they should be at top clubs. The rest, garbage. For Fana, oh my God. I think we need to count the amount of times he loses possession for us. I don't know how one midfielder can have such like bad IQ. Richie needs to start, and I don't know what Allegri is doing with that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Um. Apart from that, only Allegri can make a 2-0 win feel like a loss or a draw because I
Uh,
feel deflated from that game. Like I should be so happy we got the 3 points, but instead I'm deflated just watching that. But yeah,
that's
man.
how a lot of Juventus fans felt when
Yeah,
Allegri was there.
yeah.
Yeah.
My brother was the same. He used to feel like this all the time, and I used to laugh at him. Well, now he's laughing at me. I look like the idiot now. Like my my goodness, yeah. Um, apart from that, Jimenez. I thought, look, he linked up the play well sometimes. But I mean, he had a good goal, which was slightly offside, which I'm gutted for him for. I mean, the chance in the first half, it happens. Any striker would miss that from time to time. Um, man, it's just Jimenez, right? I see a lot of people hating on him. He's a service striker. Like if
Yeah.
Jimenez played for Inter, guarantee you he's scoring double-digit goals
I
uh,
don't know about
in
that.
a season. If Jimenez plays for City, he gets nearly the same stats as Haaland because he
Maybe.
needs
I don't know if I agree with that, but maybe.
no because
That
he
yeah,
needs
Haaland is crazy.
yeah no Haaland. Let's be honest now. I watched the Premier League. Haaland on the ball, he is no different from Jimenez. He's rubbish. They take the ball off him like it's nothing. But what does he do? He has killer movement. And City, they create for him because they have amazing midfielders, amazing team. So he doesn't have
Mm.
to do much. All he has to do is sit in the box and they'll create for him. That's the type of striker Jimenez is. He's not going to link up the ball well and all of that, but he finishes his chances, which I don't mind. But yeah, nothing much to say. I'm deflated from this game. And
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah,
I
I
th-
mean, listen, this is Allegri ball. This is what we were gonna expect. This is what you have to
yeah,
expect. Allegri ball. But you know what's even more worrying? That Lich is really bad. Lich is really
oh
bad,
yeah,
Mm.
and we struggled against a really bad team, like a team that is not playing good football. That's a little bit
exactly.
worrying. So, you,
Mm.
on the other hand, Abdi, I know you love the Premier League. So, what is your opinion on Nkunku?
In Kunku, listen, from what I've seen, he's a good player. He's been injury prone. I think you put it up on the group chat today. He's had a hamstring injury for a while, but because the Serie A
Wait a minute, hold
is
on. The
yeah.
guy had a hamstring injury, 63 days out. How do you go out
Oh,
Yep.
63,
Yep.
63 days on a hamstring injury?
he,
I've never
yeah.
heard of that. I've never heard of it.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, look, the Serie A is slower, so I think he will have more or less some success in this league. We'll have to see what Allegri does with him.
Yeah, but slower doesn't mean worse. I think that's the people mistake that.
I mean,
Running around headless don't make it better. I'm just saying.
yeah, I mean, look, slow
I'm just
doesn't mean worse, but like football is adapting now, and you see Champions League games, they're fast paced, they go at a high tempo. That's what you need. And but
mm,
we'll see. Um, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not a big Serie A fan. Like there's been many times where I'm watching Lazio versus Atalanta, I fall asleep. I'm watching an Inter game, I fall asleep. Like
yeah,
there's the good
I
games
can
I'll
see.
tell you are like Juventus and Inter. Those ones I love to watch. AC Milan versus Inter. Those are good to watch. Like the
Mm,
big games I will watch, but I can't watch any other games. It's too slow. Um, but yeah, slower doesn't mean better. You're right, but I just,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm the opposite of you. I'm the opposite of you, definitely, because I
Yeah,
started watching. Like what got me, what literally the game that got me to watch football was, you know, the AC Milan Juventus final, the 0-0 one.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's what got me to football. So you know, I like
really.
tactical like
That's one of the
battles.
worst
Yeah,
games in the history of football.
in the history of football, that's my first ever game I watched, which is crazy. I remember that. That got me. I was just sat there looking at the game like, oh, this is cold. I remember this.
That's
But
awesome.
hey, that was such a yeah.
That's cool. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm like you. I'm a total Serie A fan. I don't give a shit about the Premier League.
Not even a not even a little bit.
Yeah. We got Nico in the house. What's up, bruv?
What's happening, fellas? You on the
How
way? Buenas
How you
tardes.
doing?
Good, yourselves?
Good, good. So what do you have to say about today's Majestic game?
Luckily I was working from home, so I was kind of like just going back and forth between work and watching the game. Obviously, it was what we expected. I mean, listen, fellas, I know Jimenez looked good today. He had some couple offsides. All right, some questionable calls, but he was offsides. But let's be honest, Lecce doesn't have a stellar center back pairing. All right. All right, let's be honest. And lost his Sheiks, he looked okay, all right? But again, Lecce's midfield is nothing to go to scream about. It's not up to Juve. It's a Serie B level team. So
Yeah.
they did what they did. Yeah. So of course, yeah, Jimenez looked okay, but who was he, who was matching up against, right? And in some cases, yeah, he was kind of held in his own. So at the end of the day, yeah, Milan got their 3 points, and that's that. And nothing to write home about, nothing to get too hyped out about at the end of the day.
Yeah. There isn't much to really get hyped out. It's 3 points in the bag. Kind of shameful 3 points for where we played, but it's 3 points. That's it. What about your thoughts on Nkunku, Nico? What do you think about Nkunku?
Man, nice player. I mean, I think we can all say. I mean, I followed him too when he was in the Bundesliga. He was great when he was at Red Bull. Excellent player, really dynamic. And I went to EPL. He started piling up the injuries, right? But at the end of the day, is he the player that Allegri needs for his system? Not, probably not. So I don't know how he's going to perform under Allegri, even with the skill set the kid has.
Tade said in his latest interview that they got Nkunku because they realized that they're lacking speed without Leao. So they wanted to bring in another player that brought in speed. But I don't know if that's what Allegri's first choice is. Allegri wants a center forward. He wants a reliable center forward.
Yeah. Listen, at the end of the day,
I don't know where Nkunku fits.
Yeah, we only have one striker, fellas. We have one number 9. That's it.
Yep.
And now the window's closing at next week, right? Early next week, the Mercado closes.
Monday, 12 p.m.
Monday. Nothing's going to happen at that time.
12 a.m.
12 a.m. So Allegri might not get a center forward till the next window, till after the holidays.
That's crazy.
Tare did say that they're evaluating a swap deal for Jimenez and Dovbyk.
Yeah, but Jimenez, fellas, I can tell you from my perspective, from watching Mexican news channels, time and time. I live in Mexico. I have a different perspective. Jimenez does not want to leave. His agent said it time and time again. The Mexican newspapers, Mexican ESPN football coverage. He doesn't want to go. You can't. If that's the case, you can't force the kid out.
Yeah. I mean,
but also, why does Roma want to do this deal? Like, what does Roma get out of it?
Exactly. It doesn't make sense from their point of view either. It downgrades their position.
I mean, I would think Dobrik is better. I mean, do you guys agree or disagree? Isn't Dobrik better than Jimenez or not?
Yeah, he definitely has a higher
ceiling. Yeah.
I'm not sure. The only thing I've seen of Dovbyk was that sick touch he laid up for Dybala against us. So I don't know. I don't know much about Dovbyk, I'll be honest. But yeah,
wasn't he
I can't give a
top scorer
judgment.
in La Liga? I swear he was
Oh,
top
I
scorer
think
in
he
La
was.
Liga like one
I think.
season.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he was.
yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah,
fair enough. Then he probably is better than Jimenez.
yeah, I think so. I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I remember something like that.
You're right.
Yeah, I don't understand why Roma would want to make this swap. I don't get it. I just don't get it. All right. Well, guys, so there we have it. 3 points in the bag. What do you guys think about the Jashari situation? DYK.
Yeah, it's crazy. When I first saw it, I just knew Jimenez was gonna get hate because nobody likes him, and he caused it.
Yeah.
So I just knew he was gonna get hate. But listen, I don't even think Allegri is gonna play him like. I don't think Allegri rates him so highly. I don't know how what you guys think about it, but at least with 3 months, which is bad, of course, we can see the team, and for Fana can look as bad as he can. That way, when Jashari comes, he can get straight into it. But
Exactly.
I don't think it's gonna. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna affect us as much as we think it would. Because all we need to. I don't know what you guys midfield is, but I want Ricci, Modric, and I'm only leaning Ruben Loftus Cheek because of the physicality. That's the only reason I'm
Hmm.
leaning towards him a little bit. But that's the thing. But it's bad, just Shari thing. I think he's gone for like what 3 months, right?
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it's something
yeah,
like
it's
that. Yeah.
crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What
it's
No way.
you
crazy.
said? You said Modric, Ricci, RLC. What kind of formation? Like what kind of three? All in a line or two
Oof.
pivots, a mid? How do you see it?
See, I know. I think Richie has to play deeper. I think the reason why he's
Okay.
playing Modric deeper is because of the what's the word I'm looking for? Because of the age factor. I think he doesn't want him running back and forth as much, and he's good at dictating too. I'm guessing
Hmm.
that's why he's doing. The only good thing Robin Loftus-Cheek is good at is he just like when he does the headless chicken stuff, when he just starts running and he just starts bulldozing everybody down the road. So if we get from that would work once every 3 games, and that might give us a
Yeah.
win. You know what I mean? So hey. So that's the reason I'm choosing RLC. But for Fana, Jesus Christ, this guy. Oh
But
my
but,
God,
but do you
again
Oh.
see them
himself.
as double? Do you see Richie Fofana, Richie RC as double pivots?
No, no, no. Richie. No, I mean for what's his name? For Fana and ROC, just stay away from any build up, please. I beg you.
No, no, no,
Let
no, no. I
Modric and
mean,
Richie deal with it.
you said Richie
Okay.
RLC Modric, right?
Yeah.
Do you see them like you see Richie and then Modric
Yeah.
on his side and RLC on his side, or do you see
Yeah.
Richie RLC double pivots and then Modric, or how do you see it? How
Oh,
do you
see,
see
that's that.
that?
So
Yeah.
ideally, I would want Modric making like the final decision, but no other person can play
So
alongside Richie that can
like
be
a
as
cam.
good. Yeah, that's ideally, but I don't think nobody else can play that deeper role as good as Modric, even though he's kind of like more attacking in a way.
Right.
So I think if we put Richie, if we could play like a 3-4-1-2 with RLC coming back, so like more Richie, Modric, and RLC in front, I'm guessing. But that's only
Mm.
because like what we
Okay.
have in it. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Abdi, what do you think about the Jashari situation? How do you see it developing?
It was just, it was so random, and it comes at a horrible time when Fofana isn't producing anything good, and it's so annoying. But at the same time, knowing Allegri, I don't even think he will integrate Jashari or Richie. I think he's gonna continue with this Loftus Cheek and Fofana, and he's gonna continue with them until one of them gets injured because he's
Yeah.
stubborn like that. So I don't think it makes much of a difference. I'm pissed about it because we paid a shit ton for him, and I think he's much better than Fofana. And it's just, yeah, man, we're in the gutter right now. I mean, there's not much I can say about that. It comes at a horrible time.
Mm, yeah. Yeah. Crazy, huh? They spent all freaking summer trying to get this guy.
Exactly.
By
Yeah.
the way, they spent all summer trying to get him, and they ended up paying him pretty much how much what Bruges was asking. And then
Hmm.
they got in Kunku for that same price in a matter of a few days. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Nico, what about you? What do you think about the Jashari situation?
That's just one of those freak acts. I don't know. That's not a common injury in training sessions, right? Snapping somebody's fibula
No.
like that. So I don't know what kind of
Yeah.
how
Now,
physical they got, what went down, but that is not does not look good on Jimenez at all
I
in
mean,
terms
what
of.
kind of tackle do you have to do? You have to
Well,
go
you got
like
to
studs
Mm.
up,
studs
right?
up. That's a nasty tackle. I mean, Jimenez should know better. I don't know what went down. but it's just optically it looks bad for him. But listen, it is what it is. We can come up with different theories and what went down. But at the end of the day, listen, I think if he was healthy, Allegri would be forced to play the kid. They spent all that money. They're not going to have a kid who's they paid 40 million rot on the bench and getting his value, not increasing his value and looking to sell him when they can.
Fulani wouldn't allow that.
No, Fulani would not sit for that shit at all. He'll go crying to Jerry about it at some next summit. So, but in terms of the best possible midfield formation, honestly, guys, we can pick a box formation. We can pick any other types of midfield formations except for a double pivot. With the players that we have, I don't think it makes a difference, honestly. I mean, yes, Modric is your best deep playing midfielder, but at the end of the day, I don't see any type of formation really making a big difference for this current squad at all. That's just my opinion.
You don't think so?
I think most of us agree with that, actually.
Honestly,
I agree with that.
It comes down to it comes down to the player's intelligence as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Modric is the only one that shows any form of any high IQ. Lost his cheeks can come and go. When he's not playing against a strong midfield, he's going to look lost. Watch when they play Napoli and they go against Lobotka and Giza and McTominay and KDB. They're going to disappear.
100%.
Completely.
Or else, let's not get twisted, guys. Ruben Loftus-Cheek was not good today by any metric. He was rubbish the entire game. He missed a good chance in front of goal. The chance of the game, a good pass from Salamakers. He passes the keeper and somehow gives the ball back to the keeper. I don't even know how that worked out. And now somehow he has man of the match when it should have been Salamakers or Modric.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they picked him for man of the match. And you know me, I rated Loftus-Cheek because when he came here, he scored double digit goals for Pioli. But he's rubbish. He sucks, man.
He's not a high level midfield. All right, let's go to Henrik. Henrik, new entry. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
What say you?
I think this game was a tough watch, man. I don't know. We just looked
tough watch.
Yeah, tough watch. I think we just looked very slow. Of course, you can't really blame Allegri because you don't have that many players to pick from, especially in attack. But I think it just wasn't a good watch for me personally.
Okay. Any standout players for you or flops?
I think Modric brings a lot to us. Of course, he's old, but I think our midfield with Fofana and Loftus-Cheek is pretty it's not so dynamic. It feels very slow and I think he brings something to the team. I just don't see we bring Ricci in and then we don't play him. It's kind of weird. I don't see the strategy really from the management.
What are your overall feelings of the season, judging by these games?
I think we will get better with time. Of course, you see now how dependent we are on Rafa Leao, which we have been for a lot of seasons. Of course, Pulisic can also do a job, but I think we will do better than we're doing now. But I don't think we're gonna fight for the Scudetto. Personally, I don't see it.
Top four?
I think we can fight for top four if we get things going, but as it looks right now, it looks pretty flat. But I don't know. I think things will get a little better as the season goes on. Luckily, we're not facing the strongest teams in the beginning, but of course, these matches can also be tough to win. I was actually watching the Cremonese versus Sassuolo game earlier, and that was way more exciting than this game.
Yeah. Definitely.
Do you know the guy, the Cremonese guy that won the penalty? Do you know who he is?
That won the penalty? No.
That guy. So he's Mussolini's nephew.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and he's he's played in Serie B, etc., etc. He usually wears the name Mussolini on his shirt, but they told him to take it off because of the you know it creates a controversy. But that's
Roy,
Mussolini's.
wasn't there another Mussolini descendant on Lazio's team too, or no?
No, that's
Was
the
that
guy.
guy?
Yeah, he's on loan.
Oh, he's on loan. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay,
Mm.
Yeah, he is.
all right,
He's on loan.
got it.
Anyway. Yeah, well, Henrik, what do you think of Nkunku?
I think. I mean, he's a great talent. I think. Obviously, when he got to Chelsea, he got injured, and that held him back. I think they also used him as like a striker, and I think his best position is probably like a number 10. So I'm a little bit confused. I like the signing, or it can be potentially good if he stays fit, but it doesn't feel like it's a Allegri like asked for this player. It just feels like they brought him in because they like to bring in Chelsea players that can potentially have an upside. So I'm a little bit confused, but I like the signing in terms of we have more creative players that can do something in the final third. But I think we should have rather focused more on like a number 9 because we need more than just one striker. I think.
Yeah, what do you guys think of the links to Akanji, YKD?
Yeah, I
Oh,
like it.
so I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Only because of like, well, I think he started in a treble win, right? He started that year for them. So experience when it comes to the treble, experience when it comes to playing in Europe. I'm sure you guys realize I don't really rate Prem experiences when it comes to Serie A. I just don't. I just think it's like day and night, like completely different leagues. But he's also good on the ball. But then when he played for Dortmund, he was very bad. I did not rate him at all when he played for Dortmund. But maybe he got better. He's experienced. We do need that, and he's definitely better than tomorrow. So yeah, I rate that.
He's also a genius mathematician. I don't know if you guys know that.
Yeah, I saw that.
He can,
Yeah.
he really is. Like I'm not even. It's not even a joke. He really is. I don't know. What do you guys think, Nico? What do you think of Akanji? And
Akanji. So I was looking into Akanji. I mean, I'm familiar with him from Man City. It looks like when he first signed him, he was great. They were raving about him. I know a lot of EPL fans were raving about the kid, the guy when he first signed on. But it seems like the last season or two, between him being run to the ground, playing too many games, he kind of dropped off. He started making some really poor decisions. I don't know if that was just a lack of not being fit. But it looks like Man City fans are not too unhappy that they're losing him. But considering the rest of the center backs that we currently have, he would definitely be an upgrade for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
But at the end of the day, he's too smart for this team, anyways. He's a mathematician, genius. So
why would he? Why would he want to join Milan? Like it's such a big risk. He's a
huge.
smart guy.
I think also like he's much better with his feet than, for example, Pavlovic. Pavlovic is just
Definitely.
so chaotic. I just don't know what they see in Pavlovic. It's just all over the place, in my opinion. But yeah, I think the fact that he's a little older as well, that we're not bringing in like another young defender, I think that would be a mistake. So I think we need more experience in the back and someone who can be like a leader in the back. I don't know if he's a leader or not. If he can fill in that role, but I think he adds something that we don't have, that we had now, which is he's good with his feet as well as he's a fairly good defender as well, I think.
Yeah, no, I would assume it's. I'm not so familiar with him as a player, but obviously based on his pedigree, I would assume it is an upgrade. And also, we need the experience. We definitely need the experience because our defenders are fairly young. They're fairly inexperienced.
Yeah.
And that experience in defense is very important. You know.
Yeah.
So
How
very
do you
important.
guys see Pulisic fitting into this team? Like what role and where you guys see him in the Allegri system?
In the 3-5-2 as a second striker.
Yeah. Do you think that he will have a good season there, or that he works in that? Because
Yeah,
Leao
I
will.
think I think he can. I think he
Yeah.
can have a good season. The question is like, is he going to play? That's the question.
Yeah.
But I have.
Facts.
So you think that Allegri will use Leao as a number 9 and Pulisic next to him, or because if we get a striker, where will he
Yeah.
play?
I think Allegri isn't going to have many choices. Like it's like if let's say the market finishes today, all he has is Jimenez, Leao, and Kunku and Pulisic. Those are his strikers, and he's going to have to modify the way he sees football, and he's going to have to use essentially, 2 second strikers as his pairing because Leao, Pulisic are going to be the starters. I don't think Jimenez is going to be a starter in the long run, in my opinion. I think then the quality of Pulisic and Leao is what Allegri is going to lean on to, if this is what he has. But if, let's say, Vlahovic comes in, then maybe
Yeah.
Vlahovic is going to be the starter.
Yeah, because that's what I was wondering about. Because we've been linked with Vlahovic, and we obviously saw the Boniface thing that didn't go through, but he wants a like true number 9. But if that were to happen, then you would either have to bench Leao or Pulisic, which seems kind of weird considering they're our most, or probably 2 of our best players.
Yeah. Unless here Om is saying, if we play 3-4-3, I can see how it works. But Allegri just said he doesn't know how to use Nkunku. So we're cooked.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Listen, guys. Everybody has been asking themselves, okay, Nkunku, great signing, like good signing. If it's a gamble, if it goes well, but everybody's been asking the same question: where the hell is he going to play?
facts.
It's real. It's true. Yeah, I don't know what we'll see. Anyway, we have a break now. It's going to go to the Nationals. Ricci was not called up, by the way, for Italy, which is interesting. But I guess we'll be back in 2 weeks and figure out what Allegri is going to do. What do you guys think? Last thing before we close. What do you guys think about the ending of the market? Do you think Milan is going to get a few more players? YKD, what do you think?
I think Dovbyk is coming in. I really
As a
think. I
repl-
don't think they're gonna pay. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
as a switch with Jimenez?
I think they're gonna panic and may pay even if Jimenez doesn't leave because Vlahovic, if he comes, is the what's it called? The wages. They definitely don't want to pay those wages. They definitely don't want to pay those wages. So I think it's either Dovbyk or they bring nobody in and then they play Pulisic layout. I think that's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he's our only option now. Like the big,
Basically,
like who else is there that we could get? Vlahovic has too high wages, and
Do you think Milan? Do you guys think Milan could hijack the Kolo Mani operation?
no, I don't think so.
oh, I don't think so. Yeah,
Too much money.
But you know what, Roy? On that, I think it's a long shot. I think the only signing they may pull off is Rabiot.
Oh,
oh
Rabiot.
yeah.
Hey, I don't like him. I think just because now Jasari's out for a time. I think he's
Oh,
looking
yeah,
for
yeah.
it's a possibility.
Would
But I
would you
also
guys
read that
take
they might
Rabiot
keep
or
Moose
Panic?
now that Jashari's. Yeah.
We're stuck with
Yeah,
All right,
Muslim.
I'll take
guys. Listen,
Rabiot.
everybody, please click the like button, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Today was going to be a short one because I just don't have much time. But I really appreciate Henrik. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you back, bro.
yeah,
It's
good to
been
see
what?
you.
It's
Good to
been a
see you.
while.
Yeah.
YKD, thank you for joining us more often.
Well, of course,
I like your
I
input.
will. I will. I will.
And Nico, I'll be chatting with you soon.
All right, definitely. All right, fellas. Good talking to everybody.
All right,
Take care,
guys.
man.
Peace
Take
out.
care.
Everybody
care,
in
everyone.
chat, thank you for
Peace out.
joining us. Click that like button on your way out. Peace.
Man, peace.
Bye.